It's a beautiful village, but it's also a place where people live in constant fear. And I think it's fitting that I stop my trip here at the graveyard and the beautiful old church from the Middle Ages they have here. Because this is where people come on Sundays to pray. To get together and pray that their problems will one day go away. But it won't. Because the problems they've had here have been here for so long. It's unlikely that it'll end soon. Hundreds of years the locals have had problems with animals in the lake. Bad animals. Snake-like creatures that some people have encountered. Actually, quite a few people have encountered the animals. And some of the people who encountered the animals ended up here on the graveyard. They're dead. And people remember those incidents for sure. A lot of people have neighbors who have relatives who know someone who died in the area. And the snake is responsible for it. And this is the downtown of the village. And here they have an old hotel, very nice looking hotel. But unfortunately not very many people come here to stay because of the problems they have in the lake, the bad animals. That's very unfortunate. So the locals should really come up with some good ideas to get people to come here, despite the fact that they have problems with nasty things in the lake. It's a very scenic area indeed. But problems. Too many problems.
I suppose some of the most interesting observations are the ones with something literally sticking out of the lake, something coming up like a head. That's what many people have seen.
Right outside this cabins, we were lifted up 2 times, and the people who see this was on the top of the road.
And this here is quite realistic as far as size is concerned and the way it's been portrayed. As you can see, it's quite large, like a huge anaconda, but not the size of something that you'll find people claim exists in Loch Ness. This is something different. This is something that's real and been seen by so many people. And some people ask, why don't you just kill it? Well, you have to understand what they're up against here. If you want to ask a question like that, then you don't really understand. This is a perfect organism. Its structural perfection is matched only by its hostility. Unclouded by conscience, by remorse, or delusions of morality. A true survivor. It might sound as though I admire it, and I do. I admire its purity. But the people who live here, the locals, they have my sympathies. And certainly in the past the locals did not go near the water without axes, spears, swords, boat hooks. Today some people do. During the summer they go down there, they swim. But many people here, the locals at least, they do not. Some tourists do, but locals do not go down there. And certainly not on a boat, because it's a very deep lake and you don't know what's down there. There's been expeditions, they're only just begun to investigate. The last expedition was about 10 years ago, led by a Swedish scientist. He had a team of 8, 9, 10 people. They spent weeks here, and he himself had spent years trying to find the creatures. And they did find something. They found evidence of some biological organism down there. They did not know what it is. So, but he unfortunately died, so he didn't really discover it before he died. But there will be more expeditions in the future, I'm sure, because they've only just started to scratch the surface of what's here. And over here the locals have built a tower, a watchtower, where people can look and see the creatures on a good day, or rather probably will be a bad day if you see it, but it's very tall, so you'll be safe up there. And a couple of years ago a Norwegian family was up there and they filmed the creature. Pretty good footage as well. And it was all over the TV, the newspapers, and the TV channels, what they filmed. Just down there, the site. So let's go up there and check it out. Maybe we'll get lucky, but there's no guarantee that you'll see anything up there. And one of the most interesting accounts of the creature was in 1768. A preacher came through the area. He was going to write a book about the priesthood in this part of Norway. But he also came across the creatures, and he mentioned it in his book. He said it was the most poison, the most vicious of all animals in the animal kingdom. And he also talked to people, relatives of people who have been killed, gave them comfort, and he did not go near the lake after hearing those, those accounts from other people too. And he's seen it too. The most vicious, the most poison of all animals. And it's not like it's a mystery that you can't see it. It's not a mystery at all. This is not a mammal. It's not like a whale that keeps surfacing. This stays below, underneath, deep down under the surface area. So obviously you can't see it. You have to use a submarine if you want to see it. Just the rare occasions it comes up, sticks its ugly face up here, nasty looking. And if you encounter it then, you can of course be in big trouble. And that's why people don't take the chance. They don't come down here. It's a very quiet place. I was hoping I could film some of the locals here, but very few outside. But there's one on the bike over there, a local lady. And notice the road, it's not paved. Very bad quality. Oh, there's a couple of locals. Two people to our left. Maybe drive a little slow so we can take a look. It looks like nice people. But yeah, they see the road is not good quality.
Seljord.